Good evening. Thank you for joining us. We are live at the Florida Keys-based Turtle Hospital with JP. And JP is a 220-pound green sea turtle that is being treated for a severe crab trap entanglement injury. It's pretty gruesome to look at, but she was degloved. Most of that tissue is missing. She does have some healthy tissue, and we are doing everything to try to save this flipper. Right now, we are doing live leech therapy. If you look closely, you can see those leeches. They are hard at work. They are engorging. Those leeches are increasing the circulation in her flipper. They're aiding in the swelling. You can see one hanging down there. It's almost fully engorged. And if you've been following along, we are treating JP every day. As JP Sal was rescued this week out at sea with the Coast Guard, and two fishermen found this poor turtle entangled in a trap line near drowning. And she is a good body weight. Her blood levels are good, which allows us to do this leech therapy. In addition to the leech therapy, she's getting DMSO honey massage daily. She's on broad spectrum antibiotics. She's getting class 4 laser treatment and daily wound care. So thank you for joining us. Lily, you can let us know if anybody has questions.
No problem.
And those leeches are hard at work. I'm wondering if we should do another one on this side. So again, we're encouraging circulation. How many we used? How many are in there? Just one in there?
4. Yeah, there's one. There's 3 on the bottom.
And maybe I'll try one more. Any questions?
They say, can the flipper be saved?
We are doing everything we can. It is a long shot. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be really difficult, but we try everything before we do an amputation. So we are working hard to try to save this flipper. Probably like a medium-sized one. Okay. But there is still blood flow in this flipper, so we're trying to improve circulation. And leech therapy has been used for hundreds of years. It's used in medicine even today. Believe it or not, even human medicine. This guy does not want to come off the thing. So down here. It's a saving guy. Let's grab another. You can leave him on there and just grab another one gently. And just like that,
Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay. I would just come and stay close on those. I'll let go of my glove. Thank you for joining us. We are live at the Turtle Hospital in the heart of the Florida Keys with JP Sal, a 220-pound green sea turtle that was entangled in a trap line, has severe entanglement injury. We are trying to save this flipper, so we are doing live leech therapy. You can see those leeches doing their job. I'm trying to get another one to latch on, and he's more interested in my glove at the moment. And these are medicinal leeches. And we are trying everything we can to save JP's flipper. It's not. Try another one.
Norfolk, UK.
It's not letting go. It's not letting go. All right, let's see if he will come down here.
Oh, oh.
Nope. I'm trying to get him close to here. There we go. There we go.
Got them all?
Yay, good job. Oh, this guy just doesn't want to be on there. So they are engorging. Again, they're helping with circulation and the swelling. And we would not do this on an anemic turtle, but JP's blood values are good, which is why we're able to try this therapy.
I just looked at them all.
Nope. Those two are doing really well.
Ooh, look at that one.
Thank you for joining us. We are live at the Turtle Hospital with JP Saul and live leech therapy. Okay, both. That's a good question, Ashana. Thank you for asking. It is doing both. It's improving circulation and also to help with the swelling by getting rid of the fluid. So that is a good question. Thank you. And once they're fully engorged, they will just fall off. And I'll have Lily show you again the Leech hotel we have. This guy looks like dead. So let's see if we can get a skinnier one. Is this the...
This one.
Oh, no, that one. He wasn't. TNA. So I'm going to grab another one that's... looks skinny. Look, he's like all kinds of fired up. Like, where is my...
Skinny one down here. Do you want to take
And I'm
one?
not pulling this guy off because he looks like he's getting fatter.
Yeah.
So he's probably eating. Those teeth, they like grab on. There we go.
How often do you do the leaching?
We're going to do a treatment today and then possibly a treatment tomorrow. We're going to, again, monitor the blood values and make sure that she's nowhere near anemic.
Is this a common treatment for turtles?
It has become a treatment for us when we're trying to save a flipper. It is kind of a last resort, but we want to make sure we do everything before we consider an amputation to see if we can save the flipper. You can see this guy here is engorging. He's getting fuller and fuller. I think because my hands are warm, so they're... There we go. So thank you for joining us as we're doing live leech therapy with JP. Show her face, yeah. And she is just relaxed, and that's generally what we see with turtles with this treatment. They're just kind of chilling out.
She has her eyes closed for the most part.
Yeah, she looks very peaceful.
Do you sedate them for the leeching?
We don't. Look how big.
That guy's fat.
So I think he's latched on. I think he's. Isabel.
Madison said that I were a leash, I'd do that leash. And I think that's the most insulting thing she's ever said to me.
Yeah.
Hillary says, I know this is a good treatment, but is JP feeling pain from this or does it feel relieving?
I am guessing just by the behavior that it's relieving. You can see she's not fighting us. She looks like she's relaxing into it. She is a lot less happy when we're doing the DMSO honey massage, to be honest with you. This seems to be relaxing for her. And she is receiving pain meds. As you can imagine, that's a very painful injury, so she is on pain meds. Now, thank you for the good questions. Thank you for the prayers.
That one looks like it might fall off soon.
Yeah.
He's like
It
weighing
is
himself
like,
down.
Oh yeah, he is. They will eat into the full. So we are live at the Turtle Hospital with live leech therapy. If you're just joining us, this is JP, a 220-pound female green sea turtle that was rescued last week. Fishermen took the time to stop when they saw this animal struggling at the surface. She was entangled in a stone trap line. It was very tight around her flipper. It looked like she had been there for some time. And they stayed with the turtle literally for hours while we were responding with the U.S. Coast Guard. The U.S. Coast Guard is incredible. They are great partners. They got us out to the animal and helped with the rescue.
Karen says, how long does this leaching process take?
It takes as long as it takes them to fill up. So that's a good question. I generally, with my experience, it's been about 20 minutes for medium-sized leeches, and you can see they're engorging. They've probably even gotten bigger as you've been watching live, and they will get fully engorged and then they will fall off. And that's how we know they're done once they've had their fill. So we've worked, there's 4 leeches on there. We've already had one attached that was engorged and came off, the first one that we put on.
Vanessa says, how long will we give this flipper to heal before considering amputations?
So that's a good question, and it is something that is monitored daily. So we're looking at the overall behavior of the animal, the condition of the flipper, the blood chemistry. What we don't want is for this to become infected and affect the overall health, take priority. So that's a good question, but she has been monitored daily, and you can see a lot of this tissue is sloughing off. We are looking at the circulation, but she has blood flow still to the end of this flipper. That's why the leeches are latching on. And there's some pink tissue you can see here where the flipper, we're trying to get healthy tissue to grow around the bone. But as I mentioned, it is a long shot, but it's very important for a turtle to have these front flippers. Not only are they power sources for swimming, but the females use those front flippers for digging their nest. If she is having to go through an amputation surgery, she will still be eligible for release. Fortunately, her other 3 flippers are very strong. Did that came with the lid for the inside and outside?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So,
Did you anticipate being able to heal the flipper, says Rebecca?
again, it's a long shot. So we are trying and not giving up hope as of today, but all that could change in a day if her blood values change or it looks like an infection is brewing. But at this point, we are still working with the flipper.
Yvette says, will she go back in the tank or stay in dry areas?
So she's going to go back into the tidal pool. We have her in the natural tidal pool, which is our largest area for her to swim. Again, the swimming is going to help with circulation to this flipper. We will finish wound care once the leech therapy is done. We're going to do a honey DMSO massage. We're going to do class 4 laser all this evening. And then we'll do wound care on, it's on there, it's just wrapped around there. We'll do wound care, and then we'll wrap her and she'll go back in the water.
They asked if acupuncture was an option.
We have used acupuncture on turtles, but with this right now, we're not using acupuncture. Yeah, the other leech is kind of, I think it's trying to eat from the same area, you know what I mean? It's like-
Someone else asked how many leeches will we put in at once?
So it depends on the size of the flipper, how they're latching on, and I'm just looking at areas of inflammation, areas that I want to encourage circulation, and that's how I determine placement for this flipper. And we use 5 medicinal leeches this evening, and we'll probably do another 5 tomorrow.
How do the leeches, what do they do? How do they work?
They actually are sucking the blood and fluid out of her flipper, which is encouraging circulation and helping with the inflammation and swelling. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for all your prayers and healing energies for JP. As you can see, she is just chilling with this treatment tonight. And we are hoping that we can save this flipper. Stay tuned and we will give you updates. Have a totally awesome evening.
Still have it.